Nikocado Avocado exposed Trisha Paytas for ghosting and manipulative behavior. Before I get into the tea, I just want to put out a disclaimer. Please do not send any hate to Nick, Trisha, or anyone else involved in this story. These videos are simply meant to report on the news and give insight on the situation. Due to the length and complexity of this topic, I split the video into 2 parts. This is the first part of a 2-part series on the Trisha and Nick situation. The drama timeline is covered in chronological order, so please wait until the series is over before forming a full, complete opinion on what went down. Now let's get into the tea. On May 10th, Nikocado posted a video titled "Exposing Trisha Paytas with Receipts." He shared his interaction with Trisha that took place 2 years ago. Back in January 2017, Trisha held a cover contest to celebrate her new album, Warrior. She stated the rules in a YouTube video titled, "These presents are for you."
So this is strictly for cover songs, like you covering the song.
Nick entered the contest with a violin cover to Trisha's song, Warrior. Trisha saw his video and commented, "I can't even speak on how I'm feeling right now. This is so touching. I truly can't articulate words. I have loved you for so long as a fan, and this blew my mind when I saw it in the subscriptions. We need to get together in person. There's something about you. And then this. I'm speechless. Truly, I can't think of the right words to say. And this comment is real. I took this screenshot directly from the comment section of Nick's video." Nick also screen recorded scrolling down to Trisha's comment in his exposed video. The same day Trisha commented on Nick's violin cover, she also tweeted at him saying, "Babe, where do you live? We need to do a collab, my love, ASAP. Your cover brought me to tears. DM me." Nick replied, "I sent you a DM," and a few people saw the two exchange these tweets. "OMFG, I'm so happy for you, my dear. My 2 favorite YouTubers together. If you do a collab, it will be the highlight of 2017. Nick is a sweetheart. We need to help Nick get to LA. Love you both." Nick said, "I'm so happy you liked my video. I could definitely fly to LA to see you because my visa runs out in a few weeks." Trisha replied, "Let's honestly do it. Your cover of Warrior was crazy amazing. I was like so impressed and honored and humbled. I have been watching you for a few months. I just adore you." Nick said, "Aw, thank you so much. Would you want to collab as soon as next week?" Trisha replied, "Hell yeah. I'm actually pretty free next week. What day were you thinking?" Nick said, "I'm free all next week too. The best flight deal is Tuesday the 17th. Trisha replied, "I can make that work. Should we do a 2-day shoot?" 2 hours later, Nick said, "I'll buy the ticket tomorrow for Tuesday. I'll probably stay in LA for 3 to 4 days so we could film on 2 different days." Despite Trisha never confirming the second day, Nick still got the ticket. "I got my ticket to come see you. So excited for this. I know you're super busy with rehearsals, so just let me know what's up in terms of times." Trisha didn't respond. A week later, Nick messaged Trisha and said, "I'm here in LA. I'm here in Hollywood." 2 days go by, and each day Nick messages Trisha, "Hey girl, is everything okay? Did I do something wrong? Hey Trisha, I came to LA to see ya, but I don't know how to get a hold of you now. Is everything okay?" Trisha didn't respond, so Nick gave up trying to meet up with Trisha. Later, Nick sent Trisha a lengthy message asking for closure. Nick acknowledged that Trisha was going through a hard time with a recent breakup, but he still wanted closure. At the time, Nick explained he wouldn't address the fans asking why the collab was off.
"Everyone keeps asking me to make a video saying what happened, your tweets, my tweets, our DMs, blah blah blah, and I want you to know I don't want to do that to you. I never did and I never will. Well, until now."
Nick assured Trisha he was trustworthy and apologized. Nick also explained that he still enjoyed his time in LA. "I'm not saying that I regret going there. I actually met another YouTuber and I made lots of videos." Trisha never responded to Nick. Despite never giving Nick closure, Trisha sent their DMs to drama channel Martin Lewis Resurrected to report on the drama. Nick claimed the DMs were edited to make him look bad. However, you do see a 2-way conversation going. The only major thing that was left out was his mention of already having plans to go to LA for his visa renewal. And Trisha spoke about him on multiple occasions on You Now. Trisha claiming she doesn't know how the collab sparked.
I was never going to, I don't know. I was never going to, I wasn't gonna collab, you know what I mean? I don't know where that came from.
Trisha asked to collab twice. On YouTube, she said, "We need to get together in person." And on Twitter, she said, "We need to do a collab, my love, ASAP." Trisha claiming she hardly knows of Nick and his violin cover.
Nikocado, or I don't even know. I was like, what? The only time I heard of him was when he did my Warrior cover.
He played on the violin or something.
In reality, she did watch Nick's violin cover and tweeted at Nick saying, "Your cover brought me to tears." Trisha claiming she doesn't care about Nick.
Yeah, I don't care for his videos or for his personality.
Another contradiction. When Trisha reached out to Nick, she said, "I have loved you for so long as a fan. There is something about you." And in their Twitter DMs, Trisha said, "I have been watching you for a few months. I just adore you." Trisha claiming she never asked Nick to meet up on a specific day.
I never once said, "This is the day I'm free, like come out." I was like, if I didn't respond to someone or I didn't confirm a date, I would not be booking.
A straight out lie. Nick said he was free on Tuesday, and Trisha replied, "I can make that work." She confirmed a day, but she did not confirm a specific time. Trisha hints that she doesn't hang out when she's not feeling good.
I'm busy. I also have a lot of mental problems and I need mental health days to myself.
Trisha claiming she never opened Nick's DMs.
I never even opened his messages, and I saw I had like literally like 50 DMs from him that I never saw.
Trisha had seen the first few DMs because she replied to them, but it's definitely possible that she ignored or didn't see the rest of the DMs. Trisha claiming she doesn't know where Nick is from.
I don't know where he lives.
Another lie. Nick DM'd her saying, "I live in Colombia, South America," and Trisha acknowledged it by saying, "What? Are you Colombian?" Trisha implying that Nick is unstable.
People think you're gonna collab with Nick because you said in the comments, "Let's collab." You didn't say when, but you said, "Let's collab." And then he took it too far by going crazy and then flying over to LA and all that stuff.
I know!
Nick was not going solely for Trisha. He explained he already had plans to go back to the US to renew his visa. Trisha implying that Nick got her phone number without consent.
Well, I never gave him my phone number. This guy has my phone number. I'm like, why would I give you my phone number to ghost on you? That's so weird.
Nick didn't directly comment on the phone number, but he seemed to suggest it's a lie because he explained he made plans with other influencers through DMs alone. However, there are some instances where Trisha is misunderstood. For example, Trisha told drama channel Vegan Cheetah, now known as Charles Marlowe, that she liked his Nikocado videos.
I like your Nikocado Avocado stuff though.
Here are the videos Charles Marlowe made about Nikocado before July 2017. YouTuber getting fat for views. Nikocado Avocado, biggest vegan crybaby on YouTube. Without context, this looks really bad. However, in both videos, Charles wasn't making fun of his weight or calling out Nikocado, but rather just reporting on the news and providing other perspectives. And if you watch the full You Now video, Charles actually asks Trisha how to grow his channel, and Trisha mentioned his editing style in the Nikocado videos was really good. There are more instances that are misunderstood, but those will unravel throughout the video. Fast forward to 2 years after Nick visited LA. Nick's husband, Orlin, paid for Trisha's Cameo as a birthday gift for Nick. Orlin asked Trisha to say what she likes and dislikes about Nick. Dislikes.
I don't know what happened a couple of years ago. Something happened where I don't know if we misinterpreted something, or I don't know if it just was like a rumor someone started that I paid for your flight, which we both know we didn't do. But
Likes.
look, let's not talk about what we don't love, because here, I respect your hustle. You're killing it. You're doing great. I like Nikocado Avocado. I think he's funny. I think he's cool. I think he's raw. I think he's real. I think he kind of doesn't care, which is good, you know? But no, I love you too, Orlin. I love you guys actually both together.
Nick thought her comments were not genuine and argued,
You didn't answer my emails, you never told me what happened, you leaked my DMs, you went and talked trash about me for a year. How am I supposed to know that you loved me this whole time? What?
On May 10th, the same day Nick uploaded his exposed video, Trisha tweeted and deleted, "As much as I express my views and opinions, I would never straight up lie about someone or some event. I think that's too dangerous when it comes to karma. If you want people to see the light, do it with the truth. Once you go making up stuff, it's a whole other game." People were still skeptical. One person revealed she was blocking her own fans for asking her about Nick. The next day, on May 11th, Trisha tweeted, "The internet is not reality. Social media is so much fun and great entertainment, but it's nothing compared to life and human interaction." Trisha also spoke about fake realities on an Instagram story.
One thing we have to remember is that the internet is not real life. People that you interact with on the internet can be lovely and wonderful, but they can also be really hateful and negative and evil. So you gotta find that middle ground, that balance, that neither one is reality in a sense.
A day later, on May 12th, Trisha uploaded a video titled, "Yes, we broke up. Here's why." In the video, she spoke about her mental health struggle and hardships in her past relationship. A lot of people were suspicious of the timing of the upload and said, "Funny how you're making this video now after Nikocado Avocado made his video about you. Trying to distract your viewers much? I don't care about why you broke up. All I want is an explanation to Nikocado Avocado. Are you going to respond and apologize in response to the Nikocado Avocado scandal?" This is to deflect from Nikocado. Trisha eventually disabled the comments and the ability to see likes and dislikes. The next day, on May 13th, Nikocado tweeted, "She disabled her comments and disabled thumbs up, thumbs down. Now you see the types of games she played." Someone asked Nick, "Are you really coming for someone who just posted an hour-long video about their mental health struggle?" Nick responded, "Using mental health as a scapegoat is wrong. It is totally dismissive of people who do have mental issues, yet don't do horrible things to other people in spite of it." Pointing out said behavior, blanketed by the pattern of, "Hey guys, I'm just mental again," does not make me a bad person. Also on May 13th, Nick uploaded another video addressing the drama. Nick made a public comment about Trisha's IG story about the internet not reflecting reality.
I'm sorry, but what you did to me was real. What you did to me hurt me.
Nick also brought up Trisha's mental health.
She's playing the mental instability card so that people just don't hold her accountable. And she's done that for years. Every time that she has problems with someone, she pretends to have a tantrum. She pretends to be so unaware and disconnected that you just say, well, let's give her a pass. She's crazy. But she's not.
He was referring to Trisha's tweet spree with strange content and her hour-long video about her mental health. Nick also explained he felt uncomfortable whenever Trisha brought him up in conversations about his weight.
She mentioned my weight often and it bothered me. She loved to talk about my weight gain. I'm really not sure why. It made me uncomfortable. I didn't like my weight being talked about.
Nick said it didn't make sense that Trisha would even bring him up in conversations because she publicly pushes the narrative that she doesn't know him.
And said she didn't know me, dissed my violin song after I poured my heart and soul into it.
However, people misunderstood Nick and thought Trisha was making fun of his weight. Even in Nick's first video, he compiled out-of-context clips of Trisha commenting on his weight.
His weight gain, Nikocado Avocado. Nikocado gaining weight, all these people being fat.
In reality, the video was cut very abruptly. In the original You Now video, Trisha defends Nick.
Yes, all you do is make fun of people's weight.
No, I don't.
You always talk about like Nikocado gaining weight, all these people being fat.
Well, I do think Nikocado is gaining weight for views, like I've said
But
that.
why does it matter?
But Nick clarifies it's not about defending. Rather, he's upset Trisha is talking about him because she claims she doesn't know him or care for him. For example, in another You Now video, Trisha made up a theory that Nick was being paid to eat.
So that Nikocado, right? Yeah, this is just all allegedly because I don't know him at all. I don't even talk to him. I would highly put money on that someone's paying him to eat.
And in another video, Trisha is the one that brings up Nick in the conversation and asks about his weight.
I made jokes about all weights, you know, even my own weight. Like I made jokes, you know, not, yeah.
What about
I wouldn't.
Nikocado Avocado? You made fun of him?
What was that?
His weight gain, Nikocado Avocado.
Holy crap. I only laugh not because he put on weight. I laugh because he goes, "How did this happen?" And I'm like, you know how it happened.
Also on May 13th, Trisha announced the giveaway on her Instagram page. Many people commented avocado to encourage Trisha to speak the truth about the situation. Also on May 13th, YouTuber Nina Unrated uploaded a video exposing how Trisha turned people against her. Nina explained she used to talk to Trisha on the phone and give her advice about things she was going through in her life. At one point, they filmed YouTube swap videos together, but Nina explained Trisha took them down and trash-talked her because she was jealous of Nina's growth and people liking Nina more than Trisha.
She started to grow envious and extremely jealous.
Nina also explained when they were on good terms, Trisha gave her advice on how to reach a YouTube audience.
We even got into conversations on the phone where she would tell me how she would manipulate her audience. She also expressed to me that she's very, very educated. She's read a lot of books and she knows exactly how to pull people's strings on YouTube. She says that she plays dumb blonde on purpose because it gets people to sympathize with her. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. She's like, just pick a role you want to play.
Nina explained that after their YouTube swap fallout in 2013, Trisha turned against her. Trisha tweeted this on February 22nd, 2013, deleting all my swaps on my channel. I do it to help other people out. I do not need any more stuff. I do enough shopping on my own. I'm over it. I really don't care anymore. If using my name gets her more views, then I am fine with it. I'd rather have people who just love me for my videos anyway. Good riddance. I only need the lovers. Nina replied, wow, you deleted our swap videos? Because you said the hate comments are getting to you, but you left the political videos up? Trisha replied, they were so negative on me as a person. I could not take it. And the constant reminders on all these new videos. I didn't delete them. I made them private. Not just your swap, but the ones I did with other YouTubers. Nina said, no big deal. It's okay. Thanks anyways. Nina actually addressed the swap drama in a YouTube video. She explained she went over budget by choice because she was thankful for Trisha helping her YouTube channel grow. Unfortunately, people were still upset about the gifts Trisha gave Nina because they looked unwanted or used. 2 days after Nina's explanation video, Trisha tweeted about her safety. It's unclear if the tweets are about Nina. However, in Nina's Nikocado thank you video, she explained that Trisha lied about Nina leaking her home address and showing up at her house.
She went online and told people that I released her home address, that she didn't feel safe, that I was sending people to her house. She told people that I got on a plane from Las Vegas, went to California with my ex-NFL ex-husband, right? I promise you, I put this on everything I love. I put this on my son. This never happened. That I went to her house, found out where she lived, went to her car and slashed her tires. I think it's so dirty how she tried to make it look like I showed up to her house with this 6 foot, 240 pound black male that's an athlete. Like, she made it sound so scary.
Nina said Trisha hasn't acknowledged the alleged lies to this day. And Nina explains she has a hard time networking and doing swap videos with other YouTubers because they are scared of Nina leaking their address. Some people commented on the swap videos. I remember those swap videos. You went all out on Trisha's package while she sent you what appeared to be things she had got for herself but didn't want anymore. When the viewers caught on to that and started criticizing her for the package she sent, that's when things changed. Probably because of, as you mentioned, jealousy and insecurity. Ooh, I remember in one of the swaps, she sent you crap that was sent to her through PR. I remember some slippers that were hers and her size. Nina even spoke about a couple swap videos on her eating channel. She mocked Trisha for how cheaply she packaged their candy swap.
Well, this chick gave me 18 trash bags.
Nina also spoke about how Trisha didn't fairly invest in their October and December swap. She shared old comments of people exposing Trisha for sending used or unwanted items. Holy crap, I saw those boots on a haul she did. That's her size she got. Wow, that's low. I feel bad for you. Like, really, it was Christmas and Trisha only gave you the leftovers? How rude was that? And Nina said in the Trisha Gifts Trash Bags video that she told Trisha what size shoe she wears.
First of all, the boots were a size 7. I'm a size 9. I told her what size I was.
Many people believe Nina and brought up related instances. She literally said in her own videos that she is insanely jealous in any relationship, including friendships, so I totally believe that she started getting uncomfortable with her subs jumping to your channel. I remember she trashed you in Shane's podcast. She trashed you and this other girl. Not once did I ever believe anyone ever came to her house. She's accused multiple people of stalking her, and even an autistic guy from the south as well. She claims he flew to LA and did the same thing. He's poor, so there's no way he had the money to do something like that. The last comment is referring to a longtime fan of Trisha's, Daniel E Carroll. It's quite a similar situation to Nick, so I think it's worth addressing. Let's go back in time to analyze the situation. Trisha had been friends with him for years in Trisha's early years of YouTube. In 2013, Daniel entered her contest to win a Skype date with her, and he was one of the winners. But Trisha ended up never following through because of a bad breakup. Daniel explained that he started to doubt Trisha's friendship for many reasons, and he subtweeted about Trisha.
So I just tweeted something along the lines of, you do that for some random person, however, that happened so many times for me and you didn't say crap.
Even though Daniel didn't directly mention Trisha, she got upset and uploaded a video titled, My Online Stalker. Trisha explained Daniel allegedly turned against her because she wasn't responding to him enough. She told her audience she never private messaged him.
if you know the extent of this relationship, and I say that very loosely, I don't know the guy, I've never met him, never talked with him on the phone, never private messaged him, other than like, thanks for your support.
But that's not the case. Trisha was good friends with him at the time. In an old YouTube video, she said,
I'm so freaking excited that me and Daniel Carroll have become friends. Like, Daniel's like awesome. He's been like he'll never say a bad thing about me ever.
but she ignored that because of a subtweet, and instead started posting Snapchats of how scared she was of Daniel.
Swear to God, these people scare me more than anything, and pissing them off this much is 10 times scarier.
Trisha even shared allegedly edited Facebook DMs.
Clearly see, I have not responded to this guy in years.
But they did speak on Facebook. Here are the alleged original DMs from Daniel. Daniel even confirmed this in a video.
Over 5 years ago, Trisha and I started talking through her Facebook posts.
Daniel explained he received a lot of threats from Trisha's fans after she unfollowed, blocked, and made a video about him.
Posted it publicly that I was somehow threatening her and scaring her, and that she wasn't going to call any more of her fans because of me.
During this time, people called Trisha out for using Daniel as a scapegoat for covering up her controversial Trump video. Trisha actually lost over 49,000 subscribers during the Trump and Daniel drama. Okay, back to the present. Someone asked for receipts and Nina replied, I said I have the videos and I'm not going to release the video because it will destroy her entire channel. I'm taking the higher road. I'm not going to do her the way she did me. It would also damage friendships she has. I'm not bitter or mad about it. I'm moving on. Bless. And one person didn't believe Nina. You were always jealous of Trisha's success, so just stop already. Trisha did not address this at the time. Also on May 13th, Keemstar tweeted, to Trisha, I just seen this Nikocado Avocado video. Why were you so cruel to him? That video was straight evil. Trisha replied, LOL, Keem! Where my 45-minute interview at? I didn't DM someone back. Bring out the torches. People were not happy about Trisha's response. It's not that you didn't DM someone back. You acted like you didn't know them and made them out to be the obsessed one. Nah, girl. How do you not see anything wrong with your actions? Used to love you, but this is up. You lied, period. You will make yourself look like a fool in an interview unless you own up on your Trisha quote tweeted this person and said, I'm Bobo the Clown, right, Dustin Daly? Later, someone asked, why'd you make your Twitter private? Trisha replied, oh, I forgot. Am I back to making a public mockery or what? Someone replied, like you do to everyone else. Jesus, you're always the victim. I agree. Sometimes you don't deserve the you get half the time, but you are no saint. This sucks as being a real fan for so long. Trisha quote tweeted this and said, I'm not the victim. I'm a bad girl. Someone call the cops. I need to be put in jail. How dare I not respond to someone me? I'll take my sentence. Another person called Trisha out saying, I'm talking about her asking him to do a collab and then pretending like it never happened. Trisha quote tweeted this and said, this is what the world has come to. The internet is so twisted sometimes. Despite many people calling out Trisha, one fan showed sympathy. You're not canceled. Literally, I have anxiety and I will make plans and not respond because of my anxiety. That doesn't make anyone a bad person. You're not bound by contract to hang out with that person. People think they're entitled to others' time. After replying to many tweets, Trisha uploaded a video titled, I'm canceled again. She tweeted the video and said, addressing all the everywhere. Can I just go back to eating fast food and doing water fast now? In the YouTube video, Trisha goes over DMs that were left out of Nick's video. Here are several of them. Trisha explained she stopped replying after Nick said, good morning, looking at tickets now. Can you please let me know which days are free?
If you don't respond and you're coming strictly for me to collab and I'm not responding, I'm not gonna book that ticket.
So essentially, they did agree on Tuesday, January 17th in an earlier message. But since Trisha asked, should we do a 2-day shoot, they still had to figure out day 2 of their collab. Hence, why in a later message, Nick asked, can you please let me know which days are free for you? So day 1 was confirmed, but day 2 was never officially confirmed. Then Trisha stopped responding. Trisha explains that Nick still bought a ticket even though she stopped responding.
No response.
Nick said he had to renew his visa in the US anyway, but it can definitely be misunderstood or come across as too forward because of the way it was phrased.
I'll just take an Uber to your place. Another red flag. I don't like when people invite themselves over. I am a freaking single girl that lives alone. Don't freaking invite yourself over. I don't know you. I don't like that. It puts me off.
Trisha revealed that Nick's constant texting scared her and reminded her of her past experiences with obsessed fans.
Hey girl, is everything okay? A day later, did I do something wrong? This is the kind of behavior that legitimately scares me. It starts freaking me out. I'm like panicking at this point.
She further explains,
I've had bad experiences with people going cuckoo on me for saying like, hey, I can't do it. Like,
Trisha also casually brings up an unrelated matter with Nina to get her point across that people can be dangerous.
You know, for the most part, probably people are sane, but also I've seen footage of a girl that I once knew like go to someone's work and threaten to beat.
Trisha also explained that other people's opinion of Nick swayed her opinion of him.
There was also a lot of other videos that people had thrown my way after I like publicly tweeted that I was gonna collab with him.
Trisha doesn't provide any receipts of the videos and messages she was sent, but she does bring up Nick's controversial knife video where he breaks down over his husband.
Probably don't meet up with people waving a knife threatening their significant other.
However, the knife video was made in 2018, a year after the DMs, so it doesn't make sense to reference a video that didn't exist at the time of the controversy.
And him in particular, I had reached out to my lawyers, and he, if he lives in a foreign country, it's so hard to like, I was like, is there something to like, just kind of protect me from this person? Like, he's made 3 videos now, and it's like, okay.
Early the next day, Trisha tweeted, "Say this one more time and I'm on to the next. You do not owe anyone a collab, a visit, or a DM back. If you feel uncomfortable or change your mind, you have every right to protect yourself, your emotional state, and your energy, period." She also tweeted, "When people saw I would potentially collaborate with him, they sent me scary videos he made like this that seemed aggressive and abusive in nature, so I cut communication. You have every right to stop communication with anyone at any time." Attached was a compilation video from Drama Daily titled "Everything Wrong with Nikocado Avocado" in a 10-minute video. Trisha also tweeted, "I will never put me or my emotional well-being in the path of someone like this. As a child, I often dealt with someone who had uncontrollable rage like this, and I will never, not ever, apologize for cutting ties, even if the person is staying in my house." Attached was Nick's infamous knife video titled "I've Had Enough." People were quick to point out that both videos were made in 2018. However, one person clarified, "Did you even read her tweet? She didn't say the videos above were the ones she was sent. She was sent videos like this." Someone asked, "Well, my question is, where are the videos? That's all I want to know." One person replied, "There were absolutely no videos of that nature before that conversation occurred. Nick was like a harmless vegan before all of this, and everyone loved him." Then Nick's husband, Orlin, chimed in and said, "I assure you there were no videos like this about him at that time. He was just starting out as a YouTuber. This is another lie. Don't believe it." He had 20,000 subs back then. Someone shared a comment mocking the situation. Trisha, "Yes, I'm free all week. Let's collab. Come to LA. Nikocado, "I'm here and I brought you gifts." Trisha, "OMG, I'm scared. Why would he come here?" Trisha replied, "It was his erratic behavior at the time. I chose not to be involved with him." Someone else asked, "So you're too good to message him saying no, you're not comfortable doing it anymore?" Trisha responded, "Never lied. Never. I showed the DMs then, showed them now. I felt scared and I didn't like it. You don't owe anyone a courtesy in life. Hate to break it to you. If you feel the instinct to run, you do it and don't look back." Orlin saw this tweet and criticized Trisha's inconsistent storyline. "How did you feel scared when you started out the video saying you never opened his messages? That you didn't know who he was or why he was there? You deliberately opened them and stringed him along. You couldn't say no, but then could gossip about his appearance months later?" Others also criticized how Trisha handled the situation. Common human decency says you extend the courtesy of a simple, "Sorry, I've changed my mind." But you also tell them you can't before they buy a $400 to $500 ticket. And some pointed out Trisha's erratic behavior as well. Please remember you post a lot of odd videos that could make you seem aggressive in nature as well. But you know you aren't crazy. You know it's just a video. Go watch an Everything Wrong with Trisha video. It'll be a lot worse than this. A couple minutes later, Trisha tweeted, "I'm going to tweet one thing I learned in therapy every day, haha." Today, it was prioritize your feelings and emotions first. Like, put you first. Check in with yourself and make sure you're okay. and then you can be a better person for your family, friends, significant other, and the world. I'm only keeping it positive now. You don't like what I had to say, then I can't argue. I won't argue. If you need to unfollow me, I understand. Jesus only had 12 followers. That's all I need. Orlin called out Trisha for being hypocritical. Implying that my husband is a person that required police and lawyers is not positive. It's defamation to blast somebody to 4 million people with 0 receipts on your end. You're so scared, yet still sent him a personal video a week ago. I'm so hurt by you. We all are. A fan criticized Orlin and Nick and said, "Why would your husband fly out without confirming dates, days, locations, or anything?" Orlin replied, he told her that he was in need of a visa renewal and booked regardless, went for a few other YouTubers, and also went for his own content post-veganism. Later that day, Nick tweeted, "What a disappointment. 2 years of her fans bashing me has now led to more of her fans calling me a and stalker. She spun this hardcore. I feel like throwing up. She wouldn't even say my name once or address my feelings. Instead, she's turned off comments. I feel sick." Then, on May 15th, Trisha tweeted, "All I keep hearing about is how evil and what a liar I am. I refuse to watch any videos, but I'll make one. LOL, tell me all the lies I'm telling, and I'll address them in a video, and go make sure to use hashtag Trisha Paytas lies so I can find them, and go. Let's cancel me." This is the end of part 1. Again, please wait until the end of the series before forming your opinion on the situation. In the next part, we learn more about Trisha's side of the story and more influencers speak out with their experiences. All that and more coming up in part 2.